Welcome to Moonlight Madness, and today I'm doing a special reading for Wendy from my Empowerment Circle, who I had a meeting with the other day. So Wendy, this is for you. The first card I pulled was an Ace of Swords, which is the beginning of the deck, and it talks about downloading information. It also talks about the beginning of winter, or when this first manifested in your life. So for the crystal I chose today is the quartz crystal. It's clear quartz. It's meant to invoke, for a meditation or group, I would be breathing in good prana and breathing out negativity with a stone like the black obsidian. Now, the stones that I've got here, all the crystals I have, I've bought through time through places like Hamilton Rainbow Runner and markets for my children. So a lot of these crystals are borrowed. Okay, so then we've got crossing your path. This is the King of Autumn, which is a star. So this is for Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So the Ace of Winter, the first card, is brilliant new ideas or concepts, overcoming challenges, being objective, noticing and trusting signs of a positive outcome. Blocks are going to start to lift, and if they are put up there, they're to make you stronger. They're a detour. Speaking of your truth, strength and courage in spite of adversity. And a lot of ideas or downloads will be coming through to you via sleeping, through dreams, prophetic dreams, like I like to call them prophetic dreams, or what I do is astral dreams. So a download may come through from connecting with someone's energy, with a photograph, with a piece of jewellery, like this one. This is Wendy's jewellery. It's a malachite bracelet. And that's how I connect. So this card crossing you is the King of Autumn. So there's someone that's crossing your path who's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're very grounded energy. I wish I had that groundedness. I tried hematite, which is meant to ground you if you astral travel quite a bit or you see long into the future, which I do every other day, even when I'm sleeping. I go forward and backwards in time. So I wear this bracelet to try and ground me, but it doesn't work. I've tried everything. But anyway, the hematite bracelet for the Taurus sign. Crossing you. You're a planner. You're cautious and you're a wise person. You're a hard worker, a nature lover, a possible vegetarian. You have an eye for detail. You may draw. You have an A to Z backup plans should things go south. You're trustworthy, you're kind, you're protective, and you truly watch out for people in every way. They may not put together business plans. They may put together business plans for you. His staff reflects his brilliant mind at work. I picked up the King, but actually you're operating as a knight. So the person that's coming through to me is a young at heart type person. So they may be older, but they're young. They think in a very young fashion. So that could be Peter Pan syndrome. They're very trustworthy. They can put business plans together. The staff that reflects his brilliant mind possibly has a connection to the royal family's recent loss. Felt saddened by it. A supporter of royalist people, or a royalist. In your beneath is the past, is the Wheel of Fortune, which is represented by the wheel. So maybe 1 year ago things were a lot different to what they are currently now. It took a year for it to complete itself, whatever transformation you had to go through. So what I put on there was the bracelet when you get the malachite bracelet, which is representative of cars. Do not stick malachite anywhere near a car. It'll either wreck your engine or you'll have a sudden battery that'll just blow up, not work anymore. I found whenever I had malachite in my car, I used to hang it off my revision mirror, my battery would break every time. It also assists in childbirth, so you could wear it if you were expecting a child a year ago. So you could be a driving force, or someone in your life is a driving force behind you, making progress, staying optimistic about your plans. Delays are over time to get moving again. A magical time and hopeful changes in 1 calendar year. A prosperous venture symbolised by all that hair. Strands of gold that can be spun into gold. Strands of golden hair spun into gold. Recent past, you've got here the Five of Swords. Aquarian energy. Five of Swords represents change. Rising up against dishonest associations. Aquarians can see a lie from a truth within seconds. I know I'm very good at discerning people and figuring out what they're after. Learning to read a room is very important as an Aquarian. walked away from 5 people or a company that was a Fortune 500 company. Dishonest. Things not going how you imagined and possible Aquarius around you. This is in your recent past. Stay in your integrity. Kindness you've shown others will boomerang back to you. Express gratitude to those who have helped you. Hang on out with people who highly value you and themselves and show true compassion, and unhook or unlink from people who do not share your values. 7 of Pentacles. This is crowning you. It's at the top. This is what's coming. This is the nest egg. He's sitting on all his pumpkins waiting for them to produce pumpkins. He's planted his seeds and now he wants to see the harvest. So it's talking about a slow but measurable progress in increasing income, rest, worry for no reason, best treasures take a while to mature. Plants may move slowly, it's quick, but it's actually moving quicker than you realise. Be patient, your harvest will come in. And we are in a harvest moon. We've just come out of a harvest moon. I think it was on the 16th or the 17th of September. A farmer plants seeds and waits patiently for them to push through. So this is a waiting game. This is like I'm sitting at home. It's like the four of swords. No, not 4 of swords. The one where the illumination takes place and he's just going within. So it's a waiting period. It's a resting card. It's not an active card. 7 of Swords coming up for you is the air sign. This is someone that's got an answer or a clue or something that no one else possesses, an ability that no one else possesses. Avoiding an unwise partnership, self-deception, review current plans to see if changes are to be made. Rejection is God's protection. To find you a better opportunity. Sadly, people hide their true intentions. By listening to your gut, you will be shown signs to the truth. Pay attention to red flags, which are loud and clear, of their lack of honesty, and remove you from the situation. 3 of Spring, which is 3 of Wands or 3 of Staves. That's 3 shifts coming in for you, 3 opportunities or 3 job offers. Business travel, assurances of 3 opportunities and 3 jobs. Adopt a long-term perspective, a job well done. Knowledge learned at the beginning of this journey will lead you on to a greater informed success for your future. Having patience, a time of waiting, no action or movement. Ace of Pentacles. That's like a gift. It's like a gift horse. Ace of Pentacles. It's like a massive lump sum that comes into your area, into your bank account. The effects of people around you. So if you're investing in real estate or giving without expecting anything in return, there could be a change of career for some. You may want to go and start something new. A gift or a loan of money, either wise counsel or a physical financial manifestation, i.e. coins, with a project by being introduced to very influential people. Use resources wisely, have a plan long term, turn this goose into a golden egg. Some of you may have a Taurus, a Capricorn, Virgo around you. It's the same energy. It's the beginning of the energy. Success is the receiving awards or scholarships. It's the 6 of Wands. The decks I'm using today are Radleigh Valentine's The Faery Tarot deck, The Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette-Baron-Reid, The Enchanted map by Colette-Baron-Reid, and crystals donated or borrowed once from you, Wendy, and the other stones I've gotten from Rainbow Runner. Being in the public eye, an offer of help from someone very successful, smart choices, congrats on a job well done, no time to be shy or humble. Allow people to see wonderful things you're creating. Be visible, be vocal about your beliefs, be a role model. A job or a promotion is coming up for you. Outcome, star card. I've put here the crystal of amethyst, which is great for nervous tension, panic attacks, anxiety, overthinking. That's I'm guilty as charged. It's the Aquarian energy, the star. The star represents healing. It's faith to move mountains when the clouds are dark, but the sky is clear. Then you see the stars twinkling. That's your faith in things that are yet to be seen or yet to come around. It's the major arcana. Believing in your future, good fortune, light at the end of the tunnel, spiritual joy, challenges fade away as joy comes from faith, lights your way on a clear starry night. There's magical things in store for you, no room for self-doubt. God and the angels will manifest this huge blessing. Trust in yourself and your abilities, allow faith to grow. Talisman is the Enchanted map. I like to see this as you're giving someone something that you wear on your person That's your lucky charm, which Wendy, you've given me this malachite bracelet so I could read your or download messages for you. And it's something you wear on your person all the time, so it's got your energy. I don't know if you can see, but she's got like a dragon attached to her and a crystal. So her energy you may have a Chinese zodiac of a dragon in the Chinese horoscope. I'm the walking tiger. I'm a tiger Chinese horoscope, which is a very strong character, and we're in the year of the tiger. So they're risk takers. They don't do everything by the book. They act purely on instinct, and usually they're right, and they're usually successful, and they usually go where angels fear to tread. So the talisman is a lesson learned. Wisdom allows you to recognise traps along the road and familiar patterns that you wish to avoid. It enables you to quickly gather information about where you want to go and recognise your allies, your friends, and how to help find better routes along the way. You may know the right things and choices to do. Great fortune awaits you. Wisdom to arrive at the right decision. The Golden Palace. That to me is like the Maharaja, or somewhere exotic like that. It says it's good fortune, ambitions, fulfilled wealth and prosperity. It also represents emotional fulfillment, entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. And success is not always measured by how much we have or how much we own. I just got rid of a $10,000 storage unit. Would have been at least 10 grand. And I gave it to charity. I gave it to a single mum who was struggling, and she had a 14-year-old son and was running and escaping from domestic violence like I have. And so I felt that I did the right thing. It saved me money on storage. It saved me space. I didn't have to try and find a way to get rid of it, but it went to a good cause. What goes around comes around. Success is not measured by what you have, but where you are in life and how much love you are willing to share the wealth. To be fair. And this is a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette-Baron-Reid. It talks about justice, needing some sense of justice for something that you've gone through. Perhaps it's because of domestic violence that you feel like that person should be punished for what they've done, which is only fair. Putting you in a vulnerable state and then having to leave that situation because you signed a lease for 6 months and then all of a sudden having to try and find a new place while leaving all your stuff there because you can't go back because you're scared of being abused. So it's talking about fairness needs to be achieved right now. A time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as being understood. There's much to be learnt. You will learn if you remain open, objective, weigh your options, consider all sides. The best relationship is where each person is heard, valued and respected, to be fair to all. 72 is flexible. This is my teaching card. So you may want to do teaching. You may want to teach, yoga. It's a flexible subject. Or you want flexible delivery in the subject matter that you are going to study, like part-time or something from home. It's saying to be more flexible with people and work with them rather than against them. It's teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising. What is most important? A tree roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a building is rigid, would crush down. Consider how the tree remains open. This is how you need to be. The tree remains supple when everything around maybe shambles. It's a tower moment. It's another version of the tower in the tarot deck. Be malleable, firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware for someone new. You will meet someone new who is not your type, but will teach you or turn out to be so special that you can release your old ideas of what sort of partner is right for you. So that's what I've got messages for you. From the bracelet, I had a downloaded channel message this morning at 5:30 this morning when I couldn't. I woke up. My alarm woke me up. It was a scary download actually. But what I got was this wolf, which I drew a little picture for you. It was a black wolf. And it's talking about a wolf approaches me, sniffs around me and tries to eat me. It's patrolling its perimeter and then runs away. There's blood everywhere, all over the floor, and I'm trying to mop it up. And a wolf, a melanistic, as in like the colour black, is a melatonin colour, or a melanin colour that's produced by its DNA. It's talking about a colour phase of a European wolf, common to Pyrenees. it mentions a gift of strength, of freedom, fiercely protective of which it is dear to us. Claiming back your power to be ourselves, our authentic selves, without being shamed by a family member. Life given and sacrificed. Anger, to find out something. You're going to find out some information about a family member which you weren't privy to because of a court order or a breakdown in family relationships, and you're going to be very angry about it, and you want revenge, and you may want them to lose blood. You may want them to have their karma thrown back at them for what they've done to you, financially, emotionally, verbally, abusively. But it also talks about a wolf pack, loyalty, protection, instinctual. You need to act on your instincts, Wendy. You need to act on everything you sense and feel about someone. Go with that gut. If your stomach starts growling, if your hairs stand up on the back of your neck, if you get this coldness like someone's poured a bucket of water down your back, that's confirmation that what you're thinking and feeling and what you're telling people is right. So if you get a gut instinct, go with that. Run with the gut, always the gut. The gut speaks through the mind. They say that we have, I've read somewhere, that the gut has a vagus gland. I've studied beauty therapy. And the vagus gland is connected to the brain. So when we are upset and we vomit or we get butterflies, that's a direct link from the brain to the stomach, from the stomach to the brain. Then I was reading about the endocrine system. It's the solar plexus chakra. If you've been stifled as a child, if you had an aggressive or a passive aggressive or an abusive parent, that part of your chakra is not open. Therefore, you're not open. And that can then form in types of cancers that are formed in the ovarian cyst type of area. That can be from a trauma as a child. In order to open up the chakra so it's fully functioning, you need to wear yellow, lots of yellow. That is the power of confidence, and it is the yellow sunshine that helps to open up your chakra that is blocked from a childhood trauma. Even planting sunflower seeds in water and drinking that water would help to flush out that cancer. I've been researching this. And the sunflower seeds actually helps to stand up tall, and it's the only flower that faces the sun and each other and derives happiness and joy and keeps someone or pulls someone out of dark depression. A sunflower will do. Sunflower oil is also used in a product I used to work for the company called Clarins, and they use sunflower stalk essence in every single product they used, which is a stiffening and firming oil that helps to stiffen and firm the skin, but also helps with depression and anxiety. Amazing what plant extracts do. I'm a very natural therapies type of person. If you have a problem with asthma, hay fever, sensitive to skin allergies, lavender is really good as an antibacterial, antiviral. Geranium oil put into a big bucket of water and put a towel over your head and inhaled can help loosen phlegm, can get rid of cold, fever and COVID. I did that when I had symptoms of COVID. The other thing I used was geranium oil. Rose oil is really good for calming a nervous system that's highly acutely stressed. Rose oil will calm and it will help lower blood pressure. So I hope that helps for you. If you're getting a bout of depression, you're getting a bout of anxiety, don't forget the sunflower oil and also using the rose oil and the lavender oil to calm oneself down to get back to self with certain yoga meditations as well. So I hope that helps you, Wendy. That's your reading. That's your channel messages.